Yo, what's up, everybody out there? Welcome back to another episode of the Dog Matter Podcast. I'm your boy, Cypho Rue.
DX the dog.
We got political analyst on the phone, keeping up the ruckus about red pill, blue pill, and what's going on out there in the political world, eh? The chaos. And before we get started, somebody was out there, one of those, people that, what you call them, solicitors?
Yeah.
Just come knock on your door and try to sell you things like that. As soon as we got started, somebody started knocking on the door. What do you do when you get those unexpected visitors like that? Because it pisses me off.
I don't answer the door. What about you, man? These long conversations with nothing.
So you fucked up his sales pitch.
Yeah.
Hey, before we get started, I want to say Happy Father's Day. All the amazing fathers out there. Happy Father's Day.
Happy Father's Day, fellas.
Hey guys, hit that like and subscribe button for us, man. Hit that subscribe button for us. Like and subscribe, guys.
It ain't gonna cost you nothing.
But a lot of people think it costs money to subscribe, but it don't.
No.
Actually, we get the funds to spend back on you guys. Let's all share, man. Yeah. So happy Father's Day. Happy Father's Day. But yeah, when them guys come up to my door, man, for some reason, man, it pisses me off, man. Because I don't want to spend no money right now. You know what I mean? Maybe I'm on my way to the grocery store or, to spend money. As soon as if I step out and I see them, I immediately go right back in the house and shut the door. They be like, they knock on the door like, bro, I just seen you go in the house, bro. They still knock it up. I don't care. I'm not answering, bro.
They can't get relentless like the Jehovah's Witnesses.
Oh, I don't know that.
They beat you on the door.
I always get the old people.
Yeah, they give us the washed up motherfuckers.
That shit pisses me off. Please don't knock on I don't like company, especially unexpected guests, man. Who likes unexpected guests? Please do not knock on. If you knocking on my door, I don't care. It could be my kids. It could be, I don't give a damn who it is. Do not knock on my door. Shit is irritating, man.
Yeah.
Call me, text me. Give me a chance to get up. You know what I mean? Shit. I don't give a damn who it is. You're not getting in, You might get fired out of.
Yeah, that cop knock a motherfucker. It's boom, 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 boom. Well, you don't know if to answer the door to run out the door, and you ain't did shit.
Right. Yeah, brother. So yeah, man, that really irritates me though, man. I don't know why. I always been like that. I could tell y'all some things, but then I would have to come hunt you down. But y'all hate people knocking on my damn doors. It's like violating your privacy, man. Call me. If you that nice. I got one of my neighbors. He does that. He always talks with me if he sees me outside. I like him though. He's real cool, man. Always offering things, and if you see me in the yard working, he wants to help. That's cool. Something like that is pretty cool. I'm talking about them damn solicitors, man. You know who really pisses me off? Those fuckers that work for the. That's why I'm standing to call everybody. Those fuckers. Those people that work for the grocery store. And they have those coupons with the little rubber band on it.
Yeah.
And they come tied to your mailbox or your door. I can't stand them, man. I swear to God, I hate them niggas, man. Don't put that shit on my door, man.
Yeah, man.
Nigga, I don't want 2 cabbages for 99 cents. No, I don't. You know what I'm saying? I want cabbage. I'll buy my own damn cabbage. I'll pay top dollar for the good shit.
You ain't gonna have nobody picking no fresh shit.
Speaking of nobody picking fresh shit. What you think, X? What you think about the immigration thing? Them guys trying to kick all the hard-working Mexicans out. What you think?
Yeah. Then they have them paying taxes, and they want to kick them out. You know what I'm saying? I need all the Mexicans we can have over here. Because I'm tired of watching these goddamn cars. You know what I'm saying? Man, we're going to dry those strawberries.
I seen a video where they were taking the strawberries, and them motherfuckers fast as hell, too. I'm like, now, what black person or white person, you think gonna get on their knees and pick 20,000 motherfucking strawberries an hour? Shit, it ain't gonna be me.
Bent over.
In the hot sun. Man. Y'all better leave them damn Mexicans alone.
Yeah, they help out a lot, man. They do jobs that, most Americans ain't gonna do. Yeah, I got a lot of Mexican friends, though. You know what I'm saying? That's what they do. They work.
Yeah, I mean, just think about it. Just think about it. If some guy came from another country, he makes what them fruit pickers make $2 to $6 an hour or some shit like that.
They get 8 over here, 8 to 10.
The Mexicans,
Yeah.
so they getting $8 to $10 an hour. And you see this motherfucker every day, and he got a goddamn brand new F-150, a new brick house, and your lazy ass live in a trailer park. Yeah, I want that motherfucker out of here, man.
Yeah.
He got to go. You know, he making me look bad.
Yeah.
You know?
Motherfucker still ain't gonna mow no grass or fix those damn roof and pick those strawberries. You just want him gone.
I just want him gone. Because he got a better car than you. And he makes less money than you.
How the fuck that happen? Yeah.
And y'all gotta leave that meth alone.
Yeah.
Eat up your paycheck.
Yeah, man. We shouldn't be doing that anyway. America supposed to be the country of something that everybody don't want.
Yes.
You know, the tired, the weak, the hungry. But it ain't been like that lately. You know, that's what America was built on, man. The melting pot, man. You know what I'm saying? It's different now.
So they know where the holes at in the fence.
Yeah.
Yeah, they knew this shit might happen. You know, they knew this shit might happen. Yeah. I got a trap door right here in San Diego, another one in Texas, motherfucker. I'll come out in New York out of a sewer hole in this motherfucker.
And that's why they protesting. You know what I'm saying? That's why they protesting. Like Ann said, motherfucker, I built the wall. You know what I'm saying? Like so far said, I know all the holes at. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, somebody else need to be washing these damn cars because I'm through with it. Yeah, they pretty good people, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, Mexicans are
put it in a good way.
Generally good people. Let's open up a little bit about the Tea Party, about the first one, about the first riot. It's pretty interesting. What exactly happened? What made them, riot against, the what would you call the law enforcement at that time? What made these guys want to have a riot or protest, should I say? What was that about?
Yeah, what was it over?
Yeah, but what pissed them off, though, to make them throw the tea in the water? I'm going to tell you what it was. The citizens were tired of the British police harassing them and sitting on them and treating them like second-class citizens. That's what really pissed them off.
Yeah,
that's when the, what we call the New Americans said, we're not going to take this shit no more. You know what I mean? Why are y'all over here policing us and we live here?
Right.
Fuck it, this is our country now. We don't need y'all over here. You know what I mean? We can get our own damn folks. So that cops and law enforcement. So that's what kind of pushed them over the edge. You know what I mean? And so that's what I'm saying. It's not fair to the Mexicans. They came to this country. They worked pretty hard. So it's not fair that you just throw them out like that. You know why they're here. Yeah. They are here to have a better life. It's a small percentage of people that do the wrong thing. But to blame it on everyone, to go to the high schools and the middle schools and raid the schools and handcuff little kids and stuff like that, that's ridiculous. That's going too far, man.
They got raid filed the other week here, man. They was going to Home Depot where they lined up to go to work at. They was going to churches when they had court dates. You know what I'm saying? They was kidnapping them there, man. It was kind of crazy. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, when Trump, he got elected, a lot of people knew he was going, be hard on immigration, you know what I'm saying? So
I don't think
that's why Trump pull out the baton sometimes when they be out there riding and, move forward, we want this. Trump get the crack in the motherfuckers out of the head, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? This time he brung the Marines out.
They tried. They didn't make it. I don't think they touched down.
We gotta look at it on both sides, though. Trump, I'm sick of this. It's funny, but it ain't funny. You know what I'm saying? But that's what he say. That's what he had a mandate for. Yeah.
He got to make that his base happy by. He said he promised them he was gonna throw these people out of the country. So in order to keep his following, he has to live up to some of this shit. Now. Some of his followers are now thinking, hey, man, you're going too far.
Yeah.
And Trump's like, no, motherfucker, this is what you asked me to do, and I'm doing it, motherfucker. Let's get him.
This ain't no Republican, no Democrat thing. This is what they all voted for.
Yeah.
So we getting these motherfuckers out of here.
Get them out of here.
Pass me the baton.
Yeah. I believe they were the people who started letting them over here.
Yeah. They couldn't find nobody to work. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, Joe keep up with this type of shit. You know what I'm saying? He lived this shit. So what made them, like flip out over him? Like stab him in the back now, since y'all been paying them to come over here legally for all these years. Not what the hell is going on now?
It was like, we're gonna get a tax break if we get rid of them, So we don't want their money, even though a lot of them was illegal. They were still paying taxes, waiting on their day in court. Don't forget that. You know what I'm saying? Immigration court. But for some reason, it turned into a political thing. Everybody commit crimes. You know what I'm saying? It was a crime committed. They using each one of them for a tax thing. They want to give them $1,000 if they leave. That they volunteer leave.
Right.
They get $1,000. Now they got to take them out the country. You going to a different country. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. That's when they was ending up in El Salvador and shit like that. Yeah. But that's basically what it was. A promise that they made, Right. Country pretty damn big, man.
His little black fan club, they know exactly which black people are, they get in trouble more than Mexican people. They are clearly aware of this shit. What it is, those guys, they got small businesses. Some of them have large businesses. But the thing is, they think they're going to get some free tax money, or they already been getting it. So they are prepared to sell out their brothers, their cousins. They don't give a fuck. They just want to be in it with Trump. They want to have as much money as he has, so they don't give a fuck about selling other black people out. And that's because they can't be this fucking stupid. You know what I mean? To know that after he's done with these the Mexicans, he's coming after our black asses. And come on now. You're a damn fool if you don't believe that. Joe about the same color as the Mexican. You know what I'm saying? What the fuck you think you ain't gonna come after him? Nigga, your skin look just like him.
No, amigo. I'm
not. Joe about the same color as the motherfucker. They gonna come after him? Okay, his skin color is the same, but we don't want him. We just want Joe. Yeah, right, motherfucker.
That's up, man.
Now what's stopping my neighbor, who's maybe a member of ICE, whatever
ICE.
It was stopping him from saying, I thought Joe was a Mexican, so I handcuffed him and sent his ass to El Salvador. We're trying to get him back right now, though. It's going to take a while. The process is going to... I know he has an American ID, but he looked at little brownish, so, but my bad. Yeah, I know he's been living next door to me for 20 years, but I thought he was one of them. I'm sorry. My bad. We'll get him back. You can't... Come on, man. You can't... These some clown ass people dealing with. You can't trust these motherfuckers, man.
I delay. Get me out this head,
No, not Jose. Not Jose.
Oh my God. Do it, man.
Yeah, peace and love to the Mexicans, man. We fighting with y'all, man.
For sure.
Get our brothers out of there, man. Next time we got something going on, y'all asses know not to be trying to vote no damn Republicans. So y'all thought y'all was slick. Hey, we in with y'all, we white too. Yeah, they suckered y'all ass real good. Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, nature burritos on Air Force One. That wasn't cool, man. Yeah, next time.
We already got those small wars inside the community where you got what they call YNs killing each other. They gonna take a couple of them. And they're going to, look what he did. Look at this heinous crime. He killed somebody in front of ABSC. Oh, my God. He's going to El Salvador. No, we're not harboring criminals. And that's going to be something to get the ball rolling to start getting their asses out of here,
Yeah.
And then it's going to go down to a lesser charge. Oh, that was a manslaughter. Yeah, your black ass going to El Salvador. Oh, the attempted murder. Yeah, your black ass going to El Salvador. Yeah. And it was a goddamn fender bender, man. Yeah, you going to El Salvador. Yeah. We got you niggas now,
Yeah.
So... y'all better be careful with that shit,
Yeah, the thing about it, you're not going to the neighborhoods. You're going to prison in El Salvador.
Yeah.
That's the sickening part. They from Mexico, right across the border. You putting them on the plane and flying them to El Salvador Penitentiary. You know what I'm saying? They just got swooped up by ICE, but guess what their crime is in going to prison?
What's that?
Being over here not illegal. It's a crime if you're not illegal. And you over here, but that one supposed to be treated like mystery.
Yeah, that's a good point. What is the law for that? I mean, what is the penalty? Like you're saying, what is the overall penalty? Fine.
Yeah, like a fine, you know what I'm saying? But they can also get their temporary status extended. But they don't give them the opportunity no more. So by being a small misdemeanor fine, they treat it like it's a felony.
So what about the ones that came over here in the trunk of the car or jump the fence, what's the penalty for that? Because it can't be life in prison.
No,
because I'm pretty sure if they had known that already, they would have never came over. A lot of them wouldn't have came over. Some of them had to flee for whatever various reasons, whatever they know.
Yeah.
But overall, a lot of them wouldn't come if they knew
knew that.
Yeah, you was gonna put them in a fucking prison in a different country. That's crazy.
Yeah.
No. Yeah, they're sending them to a prison in El Salvador.
Yeah, they going to
No, ain't no problem. Nothing. No problem. They are. That's exactly what it's.
yeah. But don't keep in mind though, when they hit Fox, they hitting loop. So it's constantly looping. It's constantly showing you that.
That's crazy though, man. Shout out to the Mexicans, man.
Yeah.
Y'all find out the law before y'all come over here, man. I'm pretty sure the people that don't like that, because y'all got people rallying, black people, white people, black people on y'all side. Keep fighting, and keep working hard, stay out of trouble. Y'all know what it is. And so with these riots, we got small riots, because I believe the mayor said it was only like some damn near abandoned city that they were rioting in, so nothing was really getting tore up. 99% of the city there is not even participating in that shit. They're trying to make it look bigger than what it really is. But, it's crazy, man. Leave them hardworking people alone. And besides, what you were saying, X, you guys are the one who asked them to start coming over here. So they didn't just start jumping the gate for nothing. Y'all was passing out money over the border, insurance and things of that nature. Don't just lie on the Mexicans and say, hey, man, they get big checks and they getting cash money when they come over. Tell them why. Yeah. Why are they receiving those gifts? It's because y'all working the dog shit out of them. They just not laying around on the couch watching goddamn soap operas all day. No, they're working sun up to sundown. That's why they was giving those things.
Yeah, because don't forget one thing Americans love. It's some free damn labor. Or some cheap ass labor.
Yeah, we need to get some paperwork, bring that up one day.
Yeah, so basically you saying like the Texas and the Arizonas?
Yeah, I heard that before. It's been a while, but that rings a bell. Yeah.
That wasn't in my book.
Oh, those racist type people, man. It's just time to let it go, man.
Let it go.
You know what I'm saying? You own every goddamn thing, but don't nobody want much. Y'all, you got more than you can eat. You don't fuck around and eat yourself to death. Gluttony, man. You know what I'm saying? Just let it go, man. You won, man. Get there. Let it go.
Uncle, man. Uncle.
Yeah. They trying to help you, motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? Y'all want to beat them and kick them. You know what I'm saying? Let it go.
They gonna eat yourself to death.
Yeah, you gluttony. Yeah, just let it go, man. Y'all doing too much. And y'all look bad right now. You know what I'm saying? I've never seen people get that violent when they happy.
Yeah.
Well, y'all got everything in the world, trillions of dollars. Then let's go kill some motherfuckers. I hate Mexicans. I hate the Indians and the niggas.
Yeah.
Go to Cedar Point.
Go that nigger bitch.
Go to Cedar Point, motherfucker. Spend some of that money. Have some fun.
Yeah.
And I bet you they have Taco Tuesday every week.
Yeah, that's grimy.
What y'all think about No Kings Day? That the Dems and other people are protesting all around the country about Trump having this big celebration with the tanks and on his birthday, like he's basically a king, like he's Putin or what's the North Korea guy. You can't be punking Americans like that and flaunting your money in their face. You know Americans don't play that shit.
Yeah, from the parade, you know what I'm saying? I mean, I didn't understand for the 200 and something birth of the army, but to have it hijacked like that, you know what I'm saying? It's like Trump's birthday yesterday, you know that, right? So it's just a whole lot of shit, you know what I'm saying? We just gotta, basically what we need to stop doing is when we want something for our side, we need to stop turning it into a political football. You know what I'm saying? We just need to stop it. You know what I'm saying? It's horrible. You know what I'm saying? I want to go to the mall. Well, the Republicans always want to go to the mall.
Yeah.
But the Democrats want to go to the beach. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, this shit is kind of tiring.
Yeah.
And young crowds don't like it. That's why a lot of young people don't participate in the elections, man. It's hard to get new people that wasn't like raised into that shit because it just looks ridiculous. It looks childish. They said it is time to clean it up. Yeah, and the Democrats, I'm gonna blame that shit on the Democrats. The Republicans have always been petty as fuck. You know what I'm saying? But the Democrats just got like that one playbook. You know what I'm saying? You gotta update your fucking playbook, man. You know what I'm saying? Like in the NFL, like if you win the Super Bowl this year and you try to come back with the exact same playbook, man, you're going to get your ass killed the next year. But every team drafted players to beat your playbook that they seen the previous year.
Yeah.
So you can't keep bringing back the same old tired-ass playbook. Because and it's easy. It was easy for the Democrats, for the Republicans, to flip that shit. Like, ain't y'all tired of this? It's the same thing. We're going to drain the swamp and all this shit. And then the Democrats come right back out there and say the same shit that the Republicans just said y'all was going to say. And y'all going to do it any damn way.
Yeah.
Challenge the shit out.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm tired of it, bro.
Me too. I'm tired of it too, man. You know.
Let me say this too. The policies are correct. You know, the Dems got the right policy, but these young people will fall for anything.
Yeah.
You know, you got to package that shit right.
You do. You really do. You know what I'm saying? But Trump, he had a good chance to be a really good president. You know what I'm saying? A lot of that shit he didn't have to do because he had the black vote. I mean, the blacks didn't have that kind of money, you know, to push him over the top. You know what I'm saying? So it was a hard ball.
What did you see? I know X watched it.
Well, you can see it was like the first time. Is he saying like CC or Fire C compared to other parades I've seen?
Yeah. Oh.
Compared to other parades I've seen, man, that's a really, really, it's a really low score for America on their first parade. You know what I'm saying? That's compared to Russia, compared to China, you know what I'm saying, and compared to France, you know what I'm saying. They marches, they was okay, but they really wasn't in sync like the Chinese or the Russians. As far as they weapons of showing off, it wasn't in sync like Chinese and Russia. It was all synchronized. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. More unison, more professional.
Yeah.
Together, like they've done it before.
Exactly. That's all I'm saying.
If I was in the Marines right around this holiday time right here, I would be so disappointed in my country right now.
Yeah.
Why am I not on leave? Why am I not with my family right now? Why am I marching down the fucking streets of Los Angeles, California? On this guy's birthday when I should be at home with my family. That's not American. I believe it's like they go by like seniority. Yeah. Lower ranking guys would have to work, holiday weekends, and high seniority guys would get to go home and be with their family.
Right.
So that's an insult to the Marines, man. You do all that training on your face in the mud, running around naked with guns in the middle of the night, getting yelled at, and all to just have to go march in the streets of California.
Or in the streets of Washington.
Or in the streets of Washington, every damn thing. That's an insult to those Marines. Shout out to the Marines, to all of our forces. Y'all do a great job. That's an insult to those guys, man.
They're most definitely professional killers.
I didn't sign up to catch Mexicans. You know what I'm saying? But go get the border patrol, motherfucker. You know what I'm saying?
You gotta get a different branch of government for that, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man.
It's supposed to be like a, what is it? It's like a fine or 2 years in prison if you send the military in and, illegally. The president's supposed to get like 2 years in prison for that shit.
Yeah, something like that.
You know how much of a mastermind criminal you got to be to look at a law and then change that motherfucker into your favor and make you say what you wanted to say?
Yeah.
And get away with it. You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying?
People didn't. I don't know why. People didn't realize what type of con man you dealing with. This is an old school con man. You know what I'm saying? This ain't no little young trick playing shit. This motherfucker been in the battlefield all his life. You know what I'm saying?
He ain't a one trick pony.
Yeah, this ain't no I'm trying to scam for some money. His whole life is a scam. You know what I'm saying? Every loan, every application, every book, every suit, every house, every light bulb in this motherfucker house he sold. You know what I'm saying?
He still come out with the Trump card.
Yeah, the Trump card, Trump vitamin, Trump University. God, why would you vote? Who could go vote for a motherfucker that had a Trump University and got sued because it was fake? And you still went down there. Well, we're going to get the Mexicans out of here.
I mean, to anybody that got any crimes, at least got a felon in the White House. That's a good man. You know what I'm saying?
Sound good.
Now, I wonder, can we get some jobs that we didn't get if you got a felon? You know what I'm saying? Do that work like that, or is this just for him?
Yeah, I believe it's just for him.
Oh, wow.
Oh, yeah, man. So we'll be here for what, the next 3 years, 3.5 years? And
3.5.
See how this thing turns out.
3.5.
Back to you, Bob. What the fuck? Yeah, man. On a lighter note, the Diddy trial.
Yeah, because he did all that shit too, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's a lighter. What's going on in the Diddy trial?
Well, they trying to say, man, that the main girl that's testifying against Diddy right now, Diddy is paying her rent.
Yeah.
But your rent is $10,000 a month. She's saying all the parties and shit she engaged in with him, but they got texting, texting the strippers or the man escorts. Escorts go both ways. Wow. Things like escorts. They just like a female escort. I want you to do like the woman. They go both ways. You know what I'm saying? You think they gonna call him an escort just to come and lay somebody? You don't get that name just for that. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, they got her taxes, calling them, setting up, the deals. I mean, it's right before Diddy got arrested. They got texts from her, the one that he's paying $10,000 a month for apartment.
$10,000.
Yeah, and she's on the phone and she on the stand testifying against him. Then she said, "I still love him and everything."
So this is the 50 Cent baby mom. That everybody allegedly this is the 50 Cent.
Yeah, that's what
okay. That's why he paying $10,000.
Yeah.
50 was a little bit. I'm like, damn, $10,000 a month. You can go to the goddamn hood and get some shit for $40 a month. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It look better than that.
Yeah. Yeah.
$10,000 a month. I'm like, that got to be the best pussy in the world. Okay, but it's a revenge pussy.
It's revenge pussy.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's always a little bit there. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know about them $10,000.
No, not $10,000. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. That's what's going on.
What you think about some $10,000 cat? It's that good, but I ain't paying $10,000 cat. Better know how to do some accounting, some cooking, some changing the oil, changing the engine, fly a plane, grow crops. Yeah. That $10,000 cat better grow some crops.
They $10,000. You got to be able to do everything. You toe cracking, back snapping.
Look, you better go work a couple of shifts for me too.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm gonna get my money back. I'm gonna send them to you.
Yeah, I better have designer clothes that you made in the back room. You back there stitching them yourself. You making shoes, boots. You $10,000 a month. This bitch the CEO of a dick.
I don't think nobody in the world, besides somebody like him.
So far what I hear, that it's looking manageable for P. Diddy because they haven't proved any RICO.
Right.
They haven't proved any that he's pimping any of these women out.
Right.
We just said this before. Everybody's saying it. I mean, it's shit. It doesn't take a genius to see that you don't have a RICO case. You know what I mean? Where are puppy partners? Where are the kidnappers? Where are the girls being held in dungeons and all this shit that y'all promised everybody that you would have?
Yeah.
I'm surprised the judge hasn't thrown this shit out by now.
Hey, they've been trying to get it throughout, man. They already asked for 3 mistrials because of bullshit. Only black juror on the jury, they trying to kick him off. So they want a mistrial. Why would you want to kick the only black juror? And if he go, there go Puffy. So yeah, ain't no use to talking about no more shit if he go.
What's up with the what it was telling Puppy he can't nod at the jury and stare at him? What's that?
Oh yeah, they get to talking and shit, right? You see how me and you is? Yeah. Puffy get to doing shit like come on, listen. Shit like that, Yeah. The jury looking at him and shit, Puffy.
Yeah.
Does make any sense?
Yeah.
Did you hear this? Oh wow, who would do that? He making them. I swear to God, man. The judge said, time out. Escort the jury out of the courtroom. They said, motherfucker, you ever do that shit again? You ever look at him again? You know what I'm saying? You won't be in this trial no more. Wow. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. So now he got to sit there and look right at the principal. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's funny.
Yeah.
He ain't a billionaire for nothing. Yeah. You honestly think a lawyer can tell a billionaire what to do?
Yeah.
You know, Puffy don't listen to this motherfucker. Come on.
You know what I'm saying?
$1 billion. He work for me. Work for me.
Yeah, man.
So I'm just saying that's his attitude. I'm not saying he's right, but that would be if I had $1 billion. I went to court before, and my lawyer was basically bullshitting with the judge. I thought he was bullshitting. So I started talking during the trial, and the judge told me to be quiet. I'm like, I'm not going to be quiet. And, you know, my life is on the line right here. Why should I be quiet? And my lawyer tried to tell me to be quiet in the courtroom, and the judge got so pissed off at me. He had me and my lawyer locked up in the room, told the bailiff, lock them both up in the back of the waiting room, lock them up, and don't let them out until I say. He was so pissed. So they locked us up, and I'm telling my lawyer, you bullshit. Get up, get these people on the stand, ask them A, B, and C. So he went back out there, asked them A, B, and C. Long story short, I won the case. So when your life on the line, just don't sit there and take that shit. You got something to say? I don't give a fuck if it's your lawyer, the judge, whatever. Say it. Get the attention on you.
Even if they say strike the motion, the jury still heard it.
It's still hard. Yeah.
I passed a lie detector. Fuck, shut up. Don't do that. But the jury heard it. Oh, he passed a lie detector test.
Yeah.
Well, why are you wasting our time on this shit?
Because
you know what I'm saying?
Now, what you said that he did, all the
facial movements and stuff like that,
of that nature. The jury already seen it, like you just said.
Yeah.
See, they think like, oh, Puffy don't believe this.
Yeah.
That's bullshit. Yeah. So they right, you can't take it back.
Right.
So it's a smart move by Puffy, you know.
Yeah.
That's how you got to be out there, man. You got to take your life into your own hands.
Yeah.
Or you ask for a recess.
Yeah.
You better your black ass better say something.
Well,
it depends on, there's multiple charges here.
Yeah.
So some of the charges, he's definitely innocent on the RICO Act that they trying. This man's a freak.
Yeah.
He's getting sentenced for being a freak. You're a freaky motherfucker.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? You nasty bastard.
He's a scumbag motherfucker.
So you can't put a man. Go ahead.
Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
Yeah, but he the GOAT. You know what I'm
you
saying?
seen it more. You watch more trial. Go ahead.
Yeah, he the GOAT, man. I think it's like this. We see it like if you got a RICO case, it's multiple people. You know what I'm saying? When they bring a RICO case, they locking people up that never called you and asked you, did you need your oil change? They don't got nothing like that on them.
Right. Yeah, you're right. Good point.
Yeah, so that's how I see it, but I mean, how you see it about the women, though?
No, I like what you said, though. If it was a RICO Act, like you saying, and Puff's the main guy, everybody that called his phone, you get indicted. So who else have they indicted? It would have to be Cassie and this other lady, 50's baby mama, mama, that's on the stand. Y'all called his phone. Y'all set up fucking sex dates. You know what I'm saying? So y'all should be indicted too. There go your RICO. Now you got it.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? That's why we can't understand it. And as far as they go, they grown ass adults. You know what I'm saying? They was intoxicated by the life Puffy lived.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So Puffy said
they were really intoxicated.
If Puffy said go do the dog, that's what they did. They didn't have to fight them for no shit. They liked it, the life. They was living.
That is fucking hilarious. That's hilarious. Yeah, so there's no ex saying, hey man, we got a RICO. You don't got all the people in on this. You can't unless you're gonna indict the people that's testifying for you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Then you got a RICO Act. Then you could have charged all of them. Yeah. You know. But the man's a freak. How you gonna send the man to prison for being a freak? Yeah, he's just gonna be a freak when he go to prison. You can't book the freak out of him.
Hey, you understand?
And it's obviously you can't fuck the freak out of him. That's the freakiest nigga on the planet. No, they gotta get this nigga his own planet. Just get this nigga his own planet. Man. The nigga on another level.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That nigga his own planet, man. Yeah, it's definitely consensual. They already got it. They already proved that it was consensual.
No doubt.
Yeah, that's part of the RICO.
Yeah, sex trafficking. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, they said because he was flying some of these women from state to state. But it's still consensual flying them from state to state. So where do you got sex trafficking at?
What I don't understand is if I go to another state, I can't do the female in another state.
Because they said,
you know what I'm saying?
They said it, okay, it's the stripper.
Yeah.
He paid for the strip. Did he pay for the? Okay, so if the strippers book their own flight or Cassie don't book, that's just ridiculous. Like you said, though, these are adults.
Yeah, they gone.
Tell a motherfucker he can't fly across the country getting flown up. All you motherfuckers going to jail. Because I know some of you bitches been getting flew out.
Yeah.
I done flew a couple of y'all. Oh, we all going to jail.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's a nonsense, no nonsense, bullshit ass case. You know what I'm saying?
It is. Because why you call the girl, hey, I'm on, pay for your plane ticket to meet me in Jamaica. I done paid for everything. I get there, get to the hotel, and I get arrested.
Yeah, or it's like,
sex trap.
Imagine you touch down. Hey, baby, I'm back. I'm in town.
Yeah.
I'm over here at this such and such a room. You coming through? No, hey, you selling your weed. You know what I'm saying? You came from another state to another state and called somebody head section. Come on, man.
Where she at? Balls on the floor?
You know what I'm saying?
Balls on the floor. Nothing over 250.
Yeah.
I got a weight limit.
Yeah, man. No, man. It don't make no sense.
Now you would have to prove that you are afraid. So when you got away and he was out of town in a whole different state, why didn't you disappear?
Right.
Now, that
was wrong.
That's domestic, though. That's
domestic.
That's domestic. But they're in a relationship. So it's already been proven that they are in a relationship. She's not his prostitute.
Yeah.
They are him and her are hiring prostitutes to have sex with. She's not the prostitute.
Right.
Right. So now him beating her up, that's a domestic case. Domestic violence,
And you go back to what we were saying. She called a stripper. I'm in town for the night, baby. We need you to come and plug in with us. Okay. Who the sex trafficker now?
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, I don't get it, man.
Well, all right, let's wipe the one out, the one that's getting the $10,000 a month. So we're gonna take her off the table right now because she's still getting $10,000 a month right now as we speak.
Right now.
So we're gonna get her on out of there. That's consensual. You arranged this deal. You had a chance to say no. The man already told you he's about to have 20 niggas and nothing in your mouth every other day. So she signed the deal, So let's get her off the table. Now, Cassidy is a little different because they were in a relationship. You know what I'm saying? A boyfriend girlfriend relationship. Mm-hmm. Right. And so they took their sex level to another nasty level.
Another level.
And she chose to participate in it. Now, if you want to say, okay, this one time she decided she didn't want to do it, and you made her do it anyway. The only thing about that is she was already into it. It was already doing it,
right? Having
the sexual stuff going on,
right?
And in the middle of it, she decided,
I quit.
She quit.
Yeah.
That's why I say that's what's going to make it domestic right there. So she wasn't at home with her clothes on, cooking dinner, and he came in with the Punisher and 6 other, questionable guys. And they just started taking it, what I'm saying? Hey, we want it right now. She's like, no, I'm cooking dinner. And he's like, no, right now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That would have made it, not consensual. I think they already proved that. You know what I mean? I mean, she proved it, herself.
Yeah. I mean, thank you till the real guys testify. The males get up there and testify, which they won't do. They don't got no case. You know what I'm saying? And Puffy know that too. He know that too. The men have to get up there and testify.
Tell us what happened.
You know what I'm saying?
It was a Saturday night.
You know what I'm saying?
My house. Puffy came over.
He
gave me a drink and some baby oil. Yeah, what happened? Did he crack your ass open from... How many guys don't get up there and testify and say some shit like that?
Puffy won.
I'm the Puppy's lawyer. I'm like, well, how much do you bench press? So you mean to tell me you just let Puppy just, come on, man.
Yeah. They got to get on the stand. It ain't nothing gonna come out the closet.
What time of day was it? What time did you get? What did you have on? What color drawers did you have on?
You know what I'm saying? What is your wife doing?
Yeah. Did he rip them off of you, or did you take them off yourself? Imagine being cross-examined for some shit. You know what I'm saying?
Wrong motherfucker on his ass now.
Yeah, all this.
You know what I'm saying?
Did he lube you up, nigga?
You know what I'm saying? Did he slap you up?
Did he spit in it? Did he just hunt you down?
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Was he on top of you, on the back? Hey, man, fuck this case. I'm out of here. They paid me to say all this. I don't want nothing to do with it.
Keep the money, nigga.
Yeah, but I'm Puffy. That's what I'm asking. Did he spit in your ass?
You know what I'm saying?
Kiss you behind the neck, on the ear. How did it go?
What was the name of the lube? What did it smell?
What was it raining that night, or was it hot outside? What the fuck?
Oh shit!
That's why ain't no guys gonna come on. They see them CSI shows. They know exactly what type of questioning is gonna go down.
You know what I'm saying? About the relationship of
You would have to move to another country after you testify.
And they're gonna have to bring it if you want to make the RICO. That's the only thing gonna bridge the RICO gap.
Yeah.
They got to get on the scene.
And they probably thought they would get some of them guys to just come in and volunteer to testify. Come on, man. How many rappers do you think would come out and jump on that stand, bro?
You know what I'm saying? They're gonna get a lot of clicks after that, but that money ain't gonna be worth nothing. If he got away with this one.
Yeah, they might as well drop it. Definitely wasting a lot of money.
Yeah, because they getting paid some money. You can believe that. You know what I'm saying? They trying to flip over every stone and pay everybody that, want to testify, turn against him. I don't think you can ever throw another party and you see a man at that motherfucker. I don't see that.
Man, those freaky dudes gonna be right there. They really gonna be on the side. Puffy better not throw another party when you get out. I know that.
So we can get to doing your little dance.
What's going on? What's going on with the Boogie cousins, the Marcus cousins?
Oh man, that dude, man, God, man.
So, what's the backstory on that?
Man, he was in the professional basketball league in Puerto Rico, and he was getting hacked, by one of the fans on the low rope. You know what I'm saying? Like, damn, yeah. Courtside seat. He was getting harassed by him. So basically, he must have hit a nerve or something. Cause DeMarcus, he grabbed his private part and, was trying to shake it in the man's face, and then, he cussing everybody in the stadium out. His teammates trying to get him off the court because, he did a lot of damage now. He got teched throughout the game, and on his way out of the game, they did him like they was doing Ron Artest. You know what I'm saying? They was throwing pop and beer and shit like that on him. You know what I'm saying? So he was trying to fight the fans that was doing that shit going through the tunnel. I mean, it was just it was an awful sight to see.
Get that guy motor going, man. You gonna have hell to pay, man.
Yeah,
boy. The Marcus don't play that shit. He's a tough guy, man.
Yeah, he's pretty tough.
Well, the thing is, if people buy those tickets, those courtside tickets, some people, not all people.
Yeah.
But some people feel like, hey, I paid all my money to sit this close to you. I can say whatever I want to say.
Right. I can let you know how I really feel.
Yeah. And some guys ain't cut like that. I heard what you said. I'll beat you. Come on, man.
Basically, that's what he was saying.
Yeah. Some guys, you're not gonna get away with that on.
Yeah.
No matter how much money they make. Westbrook was like that. He got in a couple shouting matches with fans. I seen LeBron even LeBron. Some lady kept heckling him, her and her husband. LeBron had him throughout the game. He's like, all right, don't want to keep talking unnecessary stuff. You can talk trash. You gotta be careful. Stay in line. Now, these are real human beings. Now, unfortunately, a lot of rich people don't think these people are real human beings.
Right.
So they think they can just say anything. And LeBron had her and her husband, I believe it was her and her husband. He had security throw them out the game. That's the way you handle it.
Yeah.
I'm not going to get throughout the game.
Right.
I'm going to get security and get your ass.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I can't do my job. You know what I'm saying?
But some guys is not cut like that, man. You're not just going to say anything to me, man. And I can get my hands on him. Shit, Bernie Maxwell ran up in the crowd. About 6-7 rows went up in the crowd and punched the motherfucker out in the face. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He up way 6 rows up. I hear what you said. Yeah, ran up there and kapow, motherfucker. Come on now, man. Yeah. Some guys they cut like that.
Yeah.
Pick your fights wisely. Y'all see that? So Political has the baby on the show, little baby. He know every damn thing. Highly smart dude. So we got somebody on to keep up with y'all. Y'all hit that subscribe button for Political, ain't?
No.
All the 30-year-olds.
Yeah. Mainly.
All the conspiracy things.
Yeah, because he's super conservative. I'm going to tell you that
all the conspiracy theories. All you uncircumcised motherfuckers. I seen the video of Ron Artest. Y'all just seen it yesterday. And he actually said, bro, that I think it was either the next year after he came back into the league, the next year he came back, or the year after, he called the Pistons and said he wanted to play with Ben. He wanted to be on our team. They was like, no, we don't think it's a good idea. Man, that was the worst decision ever. Man, they'd have brought Ron Artest in here, man. We'd have Ron Artest, Ben Wallace, Rasheed Wallace. Oh, my God.
Chauncey
and Rip. Man, that would have been on the chain, man. That'd have been at least 2 more championships.
Yeah.
Yeah, the city would have went crazy, man.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that would have been epic. Nah, come on, man. They'd have been on that court together, man. The other team would have shitted on themselves.
You know, and you can see because he went to the Lakers and what they do.
Yeah, they won.
Fought the title.
Yeah, he helped Kobe win a championship. You know, Ron, he handles the ball, so damn still would have been down there doing this magic. Metal World Peace, yeah, man. That's my guy, man.
Yeah, Metal World Peace.
Peace. Shout out to Ron and Tessa.
Yeah.
Metal World Peace. So Kendrick Lamar had a concert in Toronto, and he had the fans singing most of his songs. You know, a lot of songs was going at Drake.
Yeah.
You know, he pistol whipped Drake really bad with those couple songs he had. Did that boy bad.
Yeah, dirty.
Yeah, Kendrick, wrong boy to pick a battle. Yeah. Oh, who knew that was in there? Yeah, I always called Kendrick Lamar. I always called him. I always called that boy the Tasmanian Devil. Yeah. I knew he was cut like that. He tore a hole in Drake's ass. Yeah. So, you know, Drake is from Canada. I don't know wherever he's from over there. And so his own fans was, you know, going against him. They caught up in the hype too, man. You know, this that generation. Your generation, Aunt. This how they is. You come up with something that go viral, they turn on your ass. Yeah. I know this is my brother, but fuck me on his ass. Wop. Fuck them up.
Somebody got to do it.
What you think about his own country turning in the moment? Yeah, when he caught up in the moment.
It didn't look like that over the weekend. You know what I'm saying? Because I think what it was, that was they know Lamar lived back. They know how his neighborhood is. They know how Drake's neighborhood is. So they knew Drake wasn't nothing but an artist. You know what I'm saying? They knew all the shit you talking about. You never did it because it don't go on over here. You know what I'm saying? So when that real one
had a bomb.
Woo!
Damn, I was going to go there. That's what I wanted to follow it up and say. Not only that, too, that just shows you that you can't look at Drake and say, okay, Drake runs Canada. No, man, those are real black people over there. They got their own mind, just like we got our own mind. Yep. They like, okay, we not Americans, but we hip hop fans. Yeah. We're not Drake's slave. Right. You know, I ain't trying to diss Drake, but they're just saying we're not Drake's slave. We know who won the battle. We know how to judge the contest fairly. Right. You know what I'm saying? We love Drake, but Kendrick whooped his ass. Yeah. That's all they saying. They like, we some real niggas too. Big shout out to both of them guys. Drake getting dragged through the mud.
Lamar only me.
Yeah. Obi-Wan Lamar Kenobi.
I was saying.
Whooping
him.
Yeah. Shame on you, Drake, man.
Yeah, saying.
You shouldn't be doing that.
He's out whooping the ass. Somebody got to do it.
Man, he fucked with the wrong one, man. And Kendrick is a motherfucker.
Yeah.
So Eminem's white guy. Respect. Shout out to Eminem.
Yeah, he a dog.
Yeah, Eminem a dog. But no person, only an African American, should always have the title. If you're gonna give the title to somebody, I don't even like your title. Who's the best rapper? Yeah. We just need to see who. You know, what rapper do you like? Yeah, everybody can't be the best. But since y'all want to pass the damn title around anyway, it should only be held by an African American. Yeah. You know, as far as I'm concerned, everybody else, anybody can rap. It's everybody. But it should only be held by an African American. We shouldn't be passing this torch around the fucking world. Only African Americans deserve to eat off this bone first. You know, this shit came from us. It should stay with us. Because anytime you do that, give it to somebody, especially in another country, you take the food out of African Americans' mouth. Some people in our community, this is the only way they know how to survive. Yeah. You know what I mean? Yeah, so don't take it from them. And they're already taking the NBA. Yeah. You haven't had a African American MVP in 7 years. That's nothing. When the last time you had a superstar Major League Baseball player? That's a household name. You got a couple. When was the last time one was a household name? Major League Baseball.
Yeah, they black, they Dominican.
Yeah, but the African Americans used to run. Yeah, nah, you can't. They took it from us. It's not in our community no more. It's not at the parks. The leagues are scarce. So, you know, we got to wake up, man. You got to see these people are after us, man. Yeah. They're going to be throwing our ass over that Mexican wall in a minute. Y'all going to wake up.
Don't fly them all the way out. Just get their ass out of here.
Y'all ain't going back to Africa. Y'all going to Mexico.
You know, they can't return the stolen goods. They know that shit for sure.
Yeah, man. That was a good show, man. But yeah, y'all hit that like and subscribe button. We're going to go ahead and wrap this up, man. Yeah. Been another episode of Dark Matter Podcast. We love y'all. Peace.
Happy Father's Day.